Hi guys, it's LV with House of Color. Welcome back to my channel. Today is my 28, 29, 30 week pregnancy update video. You okay? You need help? You need mama's help? Okay, Lene, come on. Okay. Okay. You could be in the video. Mama? Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Mũi con đâu? Ôi giỏi quá vậy. Lỗ tai con đâu? Yeah. Mắt con đâu? Mắt đây nè, mắt. Yeah. Đầu con đâu? Oh, wow. What's the doggy do? What does the sheep do? Oh, what does the horsey do? Yay! What does the cow do? Boo! 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 You love me? Yeah? Yeah, thank you. Home, mama. Home. I didn't do a video last week just because I have not been feeling well, and I'm gonna get into that in the video later about how I've been feeling, but I just have not been feeling my best, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover the last 2.5 weeks in this video. Today is Friday, which officially marks me at 30 weeks and 4 days today. I cannot believe that I am 30 weeks now, which means I literally only have another month and a half, 2 months to go. Let me pull up all my notes for you guys so that I don't forget anything. Braxton Hicks. So lately I have been experiencing Braxton Hicks, and it was more so in the last 2 weeks more than this week, but I would just be sitting there and hanging out, and then I'll feel a contraction coming on, and maybe I shouldn't say contraction. Well, Braxton Hicks are kind of like contractions. It just feels like a cramp. So when I feel it, I just sit there and I relax and I try to breathe it out. I have been experiencing a few Braxton Hicks here and there, and it's just your body gearing you up and getting ready for labor. And I told my doctor that I was experiencing Braxton Hicks, and she asked if I was experiencing it frequently, and I wasn't. So that's a good sign, because if you're experiencing a lot of these Braxton Hicks, then it might be a sign that your body is going into labor. I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping, and maybe that's the cause of why I'm so tired, but I have been getting up in the middle of the night frequently, almost every night now. I get up about... Last night I was up at 2:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep until 5. So I was just kind of tossing and turning, and then I was trying to fight it, and I was trying really hard to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. So I started like playing on my phone a little bit to help myself get back to sleep, but I didn't get back to sleep until about 5 in the morning, and that's probably why I'm so tired during the day, because I'm not getting adequate sleep. But I just don't really know why I am getting up in the middle of the night like this. The other nights I would get up around 5 o'clock in the morning and stay up till about 7 and then go back to sleep until 9 or 10. But yeah, so sleeping has become a little bit of an issue. I wouldn't say that it's because I feel uncomfortable in my pregnancy or anything like that. It's just, for some reason, my body is just waking itself up. The soda craving this last couple weeks is real. It's super intense. I always have this sudden urge to drink soda, and especially in the morning when I wake up, I want to have soda. I want to have a sip of soda. That carbonation, that sugar, it just makes me feel so good. Thank you. I'm trying my best not to drink that much soda, but I want to say that I'm drinking about a can a day, or maybe 3/4 of a can a day. I'm trying not to consume that much soda, but my body just calls for it, and it just feels so good, like that carbonation and the coldness just going down my throat. Yeah. You guys. There's lots of movement from baby going on in there, and I am saying lots. The last couple of updates I told you guys that there's been a ton of movement, and that has not stopped. It has not slowed down. Baby is a very active one in there, moving back and forth, up and down, all sorts of ways, and it's all hours of the day and night. So I did take my glucose test last Friday, and the doctor said that if there's anything wrong that I would hear back from the office, but I haven't heard anything, so I think I'm okay with the glucose test. I think I passed it. Last time I did well with the glucose test too. If you guys can hear in my voice a little bit, I sound congested. You guys know that I was coughing for about a month and a half, and that was just horrific because it was a very intense cough, and I was coughing so much to the point where I would cough and it would give me headaches, and it just literally took the best of me, and I finally got over my cough. And thank you, Jen, once again. I can't thank you enough for this concoction that you introduced me to. You know, when you're pregnant, you're not allowed to take any sort of medication, and so I wasn't able to take Dayquil or anything like that to help with the cough, and the only thing that worked for me was kumquat with hot water and honey. So I drank that, and it really, really helped. And I'm still drinking it now just because I feel like I'm sick, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't feel that sick. I just sound very nasally. I'm definitely not feeling my best and normal. My stomach feels really heavy. So when I sit down or when I get up, I have to hold my stomach because it just feels very, very heavy, especially after I eat. It just feels like there's a lot of weight going on right there. And I was looking back at some of my old pictures, and I've mentioned to you guys that this pregnancy I'm a lot bigger than I was. So right now I am about 7.5 months pregnant, and I am comparing myself to last pregnancy. I'm sizing at about 8 months, 8.5 months to last pregnancy. Also, at this point in my pregnancy, I have to register at the hospital, and I can't remember if I registered last time the day I went in to get induced or if I registered prior, but yeah, I think I just registered the day I went in to get induced. I might have called in, but I'm not sure. I didn't even visit the hospital until I gave birth. We didn't do any classes or anything like that, so I didn't get a chance to visit the hospital and do any tours. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Papa. So I feel like it is time for nesting. I have this urge to kind of get everything ready. I feel like as women, we have this natural urge and tendency to get everything situated. I know that when I leave for a trip, I like to have my house nice and clean and tidy so that when I come back, it doesn't feel like a hot mess. So it's kind of the same feeling. I want to get everything set up and ready for baby. And when I was pregnant with Preston last time, I had the house nice and clean and ready, but I had nothing baby related. I didn't even have a bottle, no diapers, nothing. Like, it was crazy. I don't even know how I survived. Well, Amazon Prime, that's how I survived. This time around, we're definitely going to be very ready for baby. We have everything. There's not much that we have to purchase this time around, and I just have to get everything situated for the new baby to arrive. And speaking of which, I've been pondering this sleeping situation with the new baby, and I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet because we do co-sleep with Preston, and you know, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the whole co-sleeping situation. Prior to having a baby, I was totally against co-sleeping. It was a good idea to crib train the baby from the beginning, but since having him, my whole co-sleeping perspective has changed. I feel like, you know, you just never know what works for your family until you were in that position. So I was wrong about co-sleeping, and I judged people who co-slept, and I'm sorry. But yeah, my whole perspective about co-sleeping has changed. Hey, no, thank you, gone. No, thank you. We started co-sleeping with P from day one. We used the DockATot and Preston slept in between us with the DockATot. The reason why I felt so uncomfortable about co-sleeping was because I've heard so many horror stories about, you know, the worst that can happen to a baby when a couple co-sleeps, and I just did not want that to happen. But with the DockATot, it really gave me peace of mind to have Preston sleeping there right next to me, and it just made life a lot easier. If I woke up in the middle of the night, I could just look over and see that he's breathing and everything is fine. So co-sleeping really helped our family, and it really worked out for us well because it really gave me peace of mind. And then it also helped with the night feedings because I could just reach over and then feed him and he'll just go right back to sleep. But now with the new baby coming, I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do because he's very used to co-sleeping with us, and I tried to put him in the crib the other day to nap, and he was not having it. He did not like that at all. So I might what I'm thinking about doing is moving the crib right next to, here you go, Gong. What I'm thinking about doing is moving the crib right next to the bed, on my side of the bed, and then moving the mattress up higher, and then possibly putting the DockATot in there. But I've heard about the DockATot being advised not to put into the crib and things like that, so it does make me a little bit worried again. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with the sleeping situation as far as now is concerned, but if you guys have a little toddler and a newborn, please let me know how you guys handle the co-sleeping situation and give me some insight on what you guys did as a family, and maybe that'll help me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys got everything situated. I'm starting to finally feel like there is a new baby arriving. I just feel like up until this point, I've just been pregnant, and the realization and the reality of a new baby is coming to the family, and it's going to change my life. Having one baby is one baby. Having two babies is just a zoo, I heard. And I don't have any help up here, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to juggle two children. My mom will be up here for the first month when the new baby comes to help me with everything. And it's going to be really sad when she leaves because yeah, it's gonna suck. But you know, Preston has been a lot better. He's very, very independent. Hi. He's super independent. He doesn't really need me to play with him, and he doesn't need constant attention, so it's really nice to have that. But we'll see how he adjusts to the new baby. So let's see. And also, it's time to start thinking about our birth plan. I know when I had Preston, my birth plan was to have him naturally, but that didn't work out because I had to get induced. So I want to try to have a natural birth this time around. And I heard the second time around, the baby just literally comes flying out. So I want to experience that whole process naturally, because the epidural, I'm just like, I don't really feel comfortable with the epidural. So hopefully this time around with this baby, I will get to experience my water breaking naturally. Actually, I did feel my water breaking last time. So, but I just want to have that experience. So I really want to experience a natural birth this time. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And this concludes my update for my 28, 29, and 30 week pregnancy update. I'll see you guys next week for the 30 and 31 week pregnancy update, and I will show you guys my belly now. Okay, so here is the belly situation. Do you see those little hands? Ow! Owie! Preston is so cute, you guys. When he sees my bare belly, he comes over and he kisses it. Home, Yummy? Home? Home. Wow! Thank you. Say cheese.